New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson negotiated the release of an American prisoner in North Korea back in 1996, and he was also under consideration for this mission before North Korea requested President Clinton. The governor joins us now from Santa Fe. Good morning to you, Governor.
Good morning.
You know this regime. They are not exactly known for their humanitarian gestures. Are we now in a position that we owe them something in return?
No, it's equal right now. The North Koreans use the two American journalists as bargaining chips to get an American special envoy of the stature of President Clinton. They played this game before. At a time when we have enormous tensions between the two countries, in the past and now, what the North Koreans do is they pull out a card. In this case, the capture of these journalists in March was a perfect card that they would use to send a message to America through an American envoy. That's what happened. But I think everybody's a winner. We win, America, because we get the journalists out. Tensions are lessened. Maybe we start a dialogue with North Korea. And North Korea wins, obviously. Kim Jong-il gets a former president on his soil. It's a big prize. It shores up his domestic base at a time that there's some turmoil on who's going to succeed him.
But this is a country that tested missiles and a nuclear explosive this year, even though the White House made it clear that President Clinton was only supposed to talk about the journalist's release. North Korea is already saying that they talked about a number of issues. Clearly, they're seeing this as sitting down with the United States. Do you think that might complicate things for President Obama?
No, President Obama acted properly. And since the two governments are talking officially, what you do in situations like this where you want to reduce tensions is you send somebody outside the government, a special envoy who can carry messages. I am convinced President Clinton wasn't carrying a political message. He was simply saying, release the two Americans. And then the North Koreans, the way they act, I've done this before with them, you listen to them, they give you their grievances. These are our concerns. But when they list those grievances, they may project an opening being, let's start talking face-to-face bilaterally, U.S. and North Korea, instead of the six-party talks, which has been the venue for discussions with North Korea in the past, which the North Koreans don't want to do. They want to talk to us directly because they think we're the two major powers, them and us, that need to negotiate their differences. So it's a chess game, but the North Koreans did use the two Americans as bargaining chips, but we got something in return. We got the journalists home. We get a lessening of tension. North Korea gets more international prestige, and Kim Jong-il is able to say to his countrymen, one of the poorest nations on earth, I brought a former president to our soil, something he's been trying to do for years.
All right. Governor Bill Richardson, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.